I'm a big tow truck. You can paint a jet ski yellow like a duck. Macaroni tranny versus
Welcome
Rainbow
back
Chick.
to episode 142 of the BCC podcast, segment 2. In this segment, we're going to be going over the New York Toy Fair Lego press release, as well as some Lego Brickheads rumored sets for the rest of 2018.
Wow, for way to get us hyped for that. Good air.
I was waiting for the bump music. I like that music.
Well,
Yeah,
that's not how it works, though. You can't just you start talking when you're done listening to the bump music, not listen to it after you finish introducing, so there's this huge gap.
Well, you can fix that in post.
No, we can't.
Well, you can now.
No!
That's not how
You
the
fix
force
it in post.
works.
You fix it in during. Yeah.
Never say that again.
No. I refuse to be told what
All right,
to do.
so Mace.
Yes.
So you said you were reading through some of the press release, and you were saying that there was some really interesting stuff that nobody's talking about. So I'm going to leave this up to you.
Well, a lot of the press release begins with things we all already know, so I'm just going to move right past that and down into the collectibles section. Down there, it mentions a third collectible minifigure series coming out this year. Not just the Batman and the 40th anniversary, but a third, lending some credence to the Harry Potter collectible rumor.
Yeah, it's gonna be Harry Potter.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
totally. I thought it
Especially since-
mentioned somewhere in here that there was going to be that the third collectible minifigure series was going to be licensed, but I might be mistaken.
I believe it does. I haven't read the entire thing in about a week, but
It like hints at it. That's
yeah.
the thing.
And then the next thing they have in the press release, they mentioned there are going to be 36 Brickheads in 2018. 36 in total.
Yeah.
And they say we're getting Disney ones, we're getting Marvel, we're getting Last Jedis, we're getting Harry Potter ones, we are getting DC ones,
Yeah.
and of course we're getting the Go Brick Me, among others.
Yes.
So,
Which this press release calls a selfie pack. Yeah, okay.
then next they talk about Lego ideas, but I'm afraid they mention nothing we don't already know. Then in licensed building, they mention Jurassic World, which we've already covered.
It doesn't mention Tron, though.
It doesn't mention what?
It doesn't mention Tron.
That's true, but it also doesn't mention Voltron.
This isn't good. It might not be coming out this year.
I think they might be trying to keep
Or
them
it
as
might be coming out
surprises.
in the fall.
Yeah.
Might be coming out in the fall.
Yeah, if you
which
read through
would
this, you'll
also be
see that
bad.
they like to keep most of the fall stuff very tight-lipped with only slight hints.
Yeah.
So, after Jurassic World, they mentioned Powerpuff Girls. I don't think we ever mentioned this, but might as well mention it, get it out of the way. 2 Powerpuff Girls sets. Whoop-dee-doo.
Yay, everybody's so excited.
Yeah, and now something substantially more exciting. We're getting 10 new Minecraft. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Aren't they all out by now?
I don't
No.
think.
There's always more Minecraft, man.
Mhm.
If
They can't be just 10 in
if
2018.
you want, like,
Well, there's just going to be 7 Elves sets in 2018. Which might be the end of Elves.
And Juniors is covering Incredibles 2. For anyone who wants to collect those minifigs, Juniors is what you must buy.
Yep.
Then after that, they mention Marvel, and they don't say anything we don't already know, except that there's going to be more Mighty Micros in the year. Big shock.
Really?
I fully expected more.
Not just the ones that have already come out?
Perhaps they mean that one, but I think they mean that one plus more. I don't think they'll go a year between Mighty Micro.
I mean, if it's plus more, then okay. I think they need to release more in a year. I feel like people forget about them too easily.
I think they're going to do a January and a August or so.
They need a summer
Yes,
wave.
I believe they're going to do
That's
a
what they
summer
need.
wave. That's just conjecture on my
All
part.
right.
Next, they mentioned we are going to get 28 Star Wars this year. 28.
Yes. And they're going to
And
include Clone Wars!
Clone Wars. Yes.
You know, the real shame about that is we already
Clone
got
Wars,
never die.
Last Jedi. Yes.
Also,
we already got our Clone Wars sets.
I'd like to
I'm
mention... I'd also like to mention something really kind of saddening for me. 5 new buildable figures.
Ooh, yeah. So one is going to be Han,
5!
as you know. One is going to be a trooper from Corellia.
ranged trooper.
One is Darth Maul, and we already got Boba and Vader, so that's all 5.
Yeah. Now, there's supposed to be 2 more in the summer.
Okay, then they might not be counting
We'll see, I
Boba and Vader. Then.
suppose. Yeah. Well, they might not be counting the summer ones.
Oh, that's also true.
Isn't
But this
Boba
is an
out?
entire. Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what we were saying.
Yeah, I was gonna say, of course.
I'm pretty sure the summer ones are just
But
Han,
I
the
don't know.
new trooper, and Maul, though.
I
I'm
just
just
like,
hyped.
okay, my problem with the build-up figures is that they need to release more of them. They really do.
Because contraction sells well.
Well, it's not that. It's not that. It's that, like, you can tell their budget is so, like, constricted that they can only release, like, 2 sets in a wave
Mhm.
at a time. It's like so many people, I constantly see lists of what people want, and they can only just be able to make it. They can only just be able to, like, get them done. Does that make sense?
Not really.
Like, the point is, we need more characters that people actually want.
That would be cool.
I don't want Alden, Aaron, Babadabada, Han Solo. I want, like, real Han Solo. I don't want a ranged trooper that nobody cares about. I want, like...
I want Captain Rex.
Yes!
Well,
Captain
what
Rex.
I'm hyped about is that we're actually getting Clone Wars stuff. I'm excited to see what they're actually
And
going to do
hopefully-
with that. Like, how's the
Well,
sets
we've
going to
gotten
look?
Yeah.
Clone Wars stuff basically every wave still, so it's not exactly
The
new.
Jedi Battle
Yeah.
Pack and the
I'm pretty
Mason
sure-
Grievous Speeder, though they're both Clone Wars.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Clone Wars stuff means, like, Clone Wars television show because it's been 10 years since that thing aired.
And they never make any
Yeah, they
episode 2
definitely
sets.
mean Star Wars: The Clone
Yeah.
Wars. That's how they have it phrased here. That's
Yeah.
the one they're talking about.
Yeah.
No Attack of the Clones.
Mm-hmm. And it says the animated television series
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
so that phrasing.
I feel like Attack of the Clones is actually like the most underrepresented of the movies.
Oh, it is. It is.
Oh, definitely.
I think it is.
Even Phantom
Which is
Menace.
kinda sad because
Phantom Menace has
Phantom-
3
Hey, you know what?
times the amount.
Hey, you know what this confirms also? That is also severely underrepresented in sets.
What?
Rebels. Anybody remember what that thing is?
No, not
I
really.
heard it's
Oh
ending.
yeah, there's only 5
Yes, it
episodes
is.
left.
Yeah.
5 left. 2 weeks.
Hasn't gotten a set since last January.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't do it so many. You think they could do one, 2,
that's sad.
maybe 3?
You know, the issue is Clone Wars allows for so many sets because it didn't focus on the same cast of characters. So
Yeah.
Yep.
And it introduced
Yeah.
I
new
think that
vehicles
was-
left, right,
yeah.
and center.
Yeah, and there's so many more vehicles and locations than there is in Rebels.
And
There's a lot more
a lot
battles
more
and
characters, rather than having to
and
release the same 5
plots
every single set.
and also a lot more seasons.
yeah,
And, you know, a like
it just
coolerness
has more.
about it.
So with Rebel sets, you kind of have to divide up the Ghost Crew. Like, oh, this set has to have Zeb. This set has to have this and that, so that people buy them all.
Well,
with
here's
Clone
the thing.
Wars,
There's only
it's more
2
like
characters that really matter. Hera and Kanan. Actually, no, I scratched that. 4 characters that really matter. Hera, Kanan, that ISB dude that I
Callus.
get, Callus,
Oh, okay.
because of his mutton chops,
Mhm.
and Thrawn. There's the only 4 characters that matter.
We did get a Thrawn.
As much as
Yeah.
I don't
Yes,
like
that's the
Ezra,
point.
he is basically the main character.
Nobody likes Ezra.
Yeah, but he's still the main character.
So, Dave Filoni, he likes
I don't
Ezra.
care.
Did we ever get short-haired?
No.
No. They stopped making
We
them
never
around
did.
that time.
We never
Yeah.
got short-haired Ezra.
I don't think I've actually seen an episode with Ezra with short hair either.
All right.
That's pretty much all
let's
the
keep going
episodes.
down this
Yes,
list.
the next
We
one
won't get
is,
off
they
track.
mentioned that there's going to be Unikitty stuff. There's going to be 5 sets.
everybody wants that.
And a series of collectibles, whatever that means. 5 sets and a series of collectibles.
I hear it's going to be like Mixel style stuff
That would make sense.
for Unikitty. Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the animated show representing that stuff.
Then next they mentioned
Anime.
something we all
Did you just say
already
anime
know
show?
in the second half of 2018.
Mixel's anime.
Mixed anime. That would be interesting.
Yes.
But the next thing
Yeah.
is Harry Potter Fantastic Beasts arrive in the second half of 2018. We already knew that.
Hey.
I'm looking forward to
Love
it.
Harry Potter, man. You gotta get that Harry Potter stuff.
And they mentioned the Lego Batman
Well, it's
sets
still
that we
here.
all already know about. We've already covered them. Lego Batman movie, I mean.
And then DC comic superheroes.
They said there's going to be some Superman sets, some Justice League sets, and some Aquaman movie sets.
Wait, Aquaman is coming out
Oh, yeah.
with a movie? When did that happen?
You haven't heard about that? It's like October or something.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Has
Yeah.
it gotten a trailer yet?
No, it's DC.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna come out like a month before.
And then it's
Because
going
they have
to
to,
leave
they
theaters
have
a
to
week
one
later.
up. They gotta one up Solo
For
with the whole
every
trailer
movie,
release thing.
Every movie has one up Solo in the history of movie trailers.
Venom didn't.
That was-
Venom didn't.
Okay, Solo didn't have a bad trailer.
No, it had
the release was bad.
Yes, the
Yes.
trailer release,
Yeah,
that's
okay,
terrible
Mason's
marketing.
saying Venom, and I'm like,
No, I think the
no,
Venom
Venom
trailer.
is-
Okay, controversial
that was
opinion.
too early, actually.
Controversial opinion. I think the Venom trailer was better than the Solo trailer,
The Venom trailer was
Yeah,
absolute
that's
garbage in
bad.
every
Trailer
conceivable
was-
way, though.
but it had like the best thing ever.
Yelling.
Just
It had Tom
general
Hardy
footage
at like
and-
116 or whatever.
I mean,
Wait, Justice League was supposed to be a part 1?
oh man, with the Venom movie, we're gonna get Venom-inspired sets. Maybe not Venom movie exactly.
Maybe.
Wait. Flashpoint is supposed to come out on March 16th?
Yeah,
Is this
yeah,
still
and that's
current?
supposed to reboot the DCEU.
This year?
They're starting
Yeah,
again.
this year.
Flashpoint
This
is their start again.
Yeah, that's gonna be and that's gonna be Ben Affleck's last movie.
Exactly, they're starting again
Oh,
there.
man.
They're rebooting their universe to do it right.
Basically,
I don't think
we already
that's
screwed
happening
up.
anymore.
No, they're firing all the actors and
No,
starting again.
Flashpoint is still happening.
It's not happening this year.
Flashpoint
Not this
is,
year, no.
isn't it?
It's supposed to be next
no
year, I believe.
way.
Wait. This has the Flash marked as March 16th, 2018.
Well,
What are you reading? kinda
It's
cheat
a
you
list
plug
of
in here?
upcoming DC movies from Entertainment
They're wrong.
yeah,
They're
don't
wrong.
don't trust
from
that.
2016.
From 20.
Okay, there's
Yeah.
the first result.
They are very wrong.
Yeah, just don't listen to them.
Because
so
apparently
after,
back then Justice League was supposed to be 2 parts still. What? It's not coming out till 2020 now.
Yep, the DCEU is being
Okay,
scrapped.
so after the failing DC times,
Next we've got
we
some...
got some Mindstorms and Boost, and that's
and we're
about
not
it.
just getting
for press
a
release.
boost for Ninjago, we're also getting a boost city. And there's going to be a number
Okay.
of sets that are going to be motorized, including a Lego City
Oh, it's gonna be
passenger
a
train,
passenger train.
and an iconic vehicle, which we all know will be the Hogwarts Express.
Oh.
I mean, come on, it's gotta be that. Am I right?
I
or
thought
am
it was
right?
going to be...
Iconic vehicle from Harry Potter. It's obviously Dobby's flamethrower buggy of doom.
That is pretty
Yeah.
iconic, and to see it
That's my
motorized with
favorite.
real fire
I also
would be a
heard
dream.
something about a Batmobile, like motorized thing
Dobby's
happening.
Batmobile
Ford,
flamethrower
you're
buggy
correct.
of doom.
We've already heard of the motorized Batmobile. You're correct, Ford.
Yes. Could
Yeah,
that
I think we
be
talked
Boost
about it, actually.
or not?
No, that's a
don't know if
powered
it'll be
up
Boost.
thing from the new powered up app, remote control.
Oh, okay.
Separate from Boost, just a bit.
But the thing is it going to be like a movie-inspired Batmobile or just like a random,
Now,
like rando
that
Batmobile?
they have not announced, but most likely rando.
You mean Bat they have not announced?
Yes, they have not announced Bat at all.
That was
You killed Doku.
Wait, what?
Oh, you weren't dying because of that?
Wow,
one?
you
No,
just
I'm not
missed that
dead.
horrible joke.
No, I just didn't find it funny.
Okay, yeah, so I was right. He killed you. He killed a part of your soul, at least.
Okay then.
Maybe.
Doing what I'm
I
doing
really
best.
don't know anymore.
And that's the
I really
that's
don't.
the end of that.
You know, I'm honest. I'm a little disappointed by New York Toy Fair that the lack of summer sets.
Probably
When are
because
we
they
gonna
didn't
actually
show
see
them.
now? Yeah, I know. When are we gonna see them now that we don't see them at New York? It's been like this for
I
so
know.
long.
I know when we're gonna see them.
When?
In
When?
the summer.
When they come out.
When they come out.
We'll
That's
see
gonna
them.
suck.
Nah.
Or when we get that hot new catalog in the mail and it has all those sets in it. It's like, whoa, dude.
Man,
New
how
sets.
am I supposed to plan to buy them all if I don't know about them a year ahead of time?
That is kind of true for me.
How are
Save
then
up
their
for like
bootleg
the
company's gonna
UCS
do it?
Millennium Falcon.
See,
Get
look,
the
it
rest.
took me so long to buy the Ninjago movie sets because I didn't hear about what they were until like a month before they came out.
Huh.
Ninjago City.
Man.
Well, it happens.
36 brickheads.
Don't mention that.
36.
Now, yeah, we're gonna get 36 brickheads, and we have a feeling, or there's some rumors going around as to what some of them might be.
But, you know, we actually may talk about that just before the game on the next segment
All right.
because we are running out of time
Stay
here.
tuned.
Okay.
So, we're going to talk about those rumors, which I said we'd talk about in segment 2 in the next segment. You see, this is how we keep audience retention. We keep promising you something and
Yes.
not giving it to you. By the way, we'll talk about Bionicle someday.
Yes.
It still exists.
Hold on to hope.
So
Yeah, I see that as a joke, and actually, I have a Bionicle segment for the podcast planned pretty soon. But sadly,
Yeah.
it might tick some people off.
Mhm.
In fact, it probably ticked most of them off.
Look
Yeah,
forward
But
to
I'm
that's
that.
what
going
we're
through
aiming
it
for.
anyways. So keep listening to the BCC podcast, especially the next segment.
Laura told Nick, you can move a mountain.